dedicated to the great outdoors. It's Southern Woods and Waters with Hugh McNaughton. Southern Woods and Waters is brought to you by Gander Mountain, Greenform Construction, the Burns Insurance Group, Cunningham Buick GMC, Nashville Marine, America's Motorsports. And now, here's Hugh.
All right, welcome everyone to this Thursday night's edition of Southern Woods and Waters. And man, have we got a great show for you. It seems like, I'm going to be honest with you, I look forward. This is like Christmas to me. When I get this guy on here, he's one of my heroes. I tell him that each and every year, but I mean it each and every year. Joey Monteleone is on the show with me tonight. Joey, thank you so much for being here.
Well, thanks for having me.
Man, it is no joke. I have followed you for many, I'm not going to say 5 minis, but a long time, Joey. You, Chris Nishin, all the shows you've done with Bill Hall, Bill Dance, and Jimmy Holt.
I'm a lucky guy.
You are. You are. Well, we both are. We both are. We're blessed to get to work in a corporate setting such as what we do in the outdoor world, and so I think we're both blessed.
Well, there's a business side to this. I know people see the personal side, but there's a business side to this, and it's pretty big. But when we get the chance to recreate, and for everybody, I mean, for people that have more money than they do time, this is the show to watch because we're going to tell you exactly where to go and what to throw.
That's right. We've got the big deal is this weekend, starting today.
Right.
The Nashville Boat Show.
Yep, Progressive Insurance, the Nashville Boat and Sports Show.
That's right.
Friday, it starts at noon to 9. Saturday, it's 10 to 9. And Sunday, you can sneak into church, sneak out pretty quick.
Yeah.
11 to 5 on Sunday, and then we wrap it up.
That's awesome. Instead of going to go to Shoney's and eat chicken, just come on down to the show.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely right. We'll keep you dry because it looks like it's going to be a wet.
It looks like it's going to be a wet one. Joey Monteleone, I can't tell you enough about him. He's I have been to many of his seminars. I have seen him several times. He's been on this show a bunch. We've done we did a radio show together years ago. This was back when Moby Dick was a minnow. But we've done some things together, and just can't tell you enough about Joey. Joey is, if you follow me, I follow him on Facebook. I like every single time he puts something. It's always educational. He's always a great sportsman, and so I just want people to know you live and breathe sports.
I do.
You live and breathe fishing. You're a great ambassador. I got to tell you, I'll be a big fan. You're a great ambassador to fishing.
Well, I appreciate that. I think my goal is have people find the same things that we found.
Yeah.
You know, to me, it's like I see young people and I'm saying, you can do that. I mean, let's be honest. If we can do it,
anybody can do it. I'm telling you, I'm like that blind hog you find in an acorn every now and then. I can catch fish.
Well, you got to be out there to catch them. You can't catch them from the couch.
Nope.
And people say, do you fish in the winter? I said, are they alive? And they said, yeah. I said, do they have to eat? And they said, yes. Yeah.
I'm fishing.
I'm going.
I'm fishing. I do. I'm a hunter also and a fisherman, and I'm glad that we have seasons to where I can go do both.
Well, you know, if you get this right, you can be in a tree stand in the morning, go fish in the afternoon, and be back in a tree stand before dark.
That's it, and do well. Aren't we blessed here in Tennessee to have what we have?
You know, we've got a world record deer now. We've had the smallmouth record. We've had a yellow perch state record just broken. We've had the walleye record. We'd have the rockfish record. This is the place to live.
This is it.
You know, you see me all the time. You know, I end my Facebook post with "I'll be Tennesseeing you." Don't stay. Come and see us.
Come see us.
Come see us.
Yeah.
Come
see us. You know, leave a check or two.
Yeah. Yeah. Come down. Yeah. Come down here. We'll give you a little spanking.
That's right.
Or
come
in
on.
the kayak, we'll give you a little paddling.
We'll give you paddling. I'm at the Nashville Boat Show, Progressive Insurance Nashville Boat Show. Huge this year. It's at the Music City Convention Center.
Yes. 88 vendors or more.
Yeah.
And there's something for everybody. There's some fish and tackle. There's boats of every size and description. There's a free trout pound for the kids that are 12 and under. 16 and over is $12. Under 16 is free.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you get in there free and you don't like my casting demonstration, you get
That's
double
what
your
I
money
was
back.
gonna say. Now you get to do casting and teaching some people about how to flip, pitch, where to cast, where to put your bait,
And
how far do you go,
How to alter baits.
how to alter bait, and how does a bass react to certain baits, when to change, and all that. I know you've got all of that knowledge. I follow you on Facebook daily, and I see these big ones. And I want to tell you something. I want to tell you right now. I have got all your stuff, and you've never shown the same fish twice.
I don't do that.
I know that.
Yeah. Well,
Now there's not everybody that can say that.
Well, let me say it this way. I don't have to do that.
Yeah, you don't have
I'm
to
out
do
on the
that.
water enough that, and I should be catching fish. And, luckily for me, I've been in this industry long enough that, like the new things that come along, like we got a couple to show
That's
here.
right.
The new things that come along make it just a little bit better each time. Or they
Right.
should.
They should.
You got to pick and choose. There's going to be some standard things that throwing spinner baits. And we're in a pattern now where it's spinner baits, crankbaits, and jigs. It's going to stay that way
It's
for a while.
going to stay that way for a while.
should.
This spring, water's warming up. It doesn't matter if it's actually they're going to physically call it spring. It's when the water
Don't
warms
look
up.
at the calendar.
Look at the water.
We got south winds. We've got the waters are warming because the ground is warmed up. It's raining on that in a south wind. You add all those together, and it means that temperature is going to bounce a little bit. It
That's
doesn't jump 5 or 6 degrees, but it's moving in the right direction. And then follow that moon phase. I call it bastronomy.
It is.
If you follow that moon phase, I don't care if you're hunting or fishing or what it is you're doing. Those animals react to that.
They
those
do.
creatures react to that.
And I want to tell everybody too, we've had these warm days. Water temperatures are moving up into the 60s, 62, 61, 62. These are prime times.
Go to thin water, find a rock bottom, and fish the northwest part of the lake.
That's
because
exactly right.
The northwest part of the lake gets the most exposure to the sun.
And the southern winds hit it all the time.
There you go.
And it's just awesome. Now,
Can we go fishing?
Yeah, we need to go fishing. Yeah, we need to go fishing. But let me tell you something else, ladies and gentlemen. Even though next week it's projected to be in the 40s and 30s again, it isn't going to be as drastic as we've seen in the past.
Right.
So where we might be catching them in 2 and 3 foot of water, just back off to the 5 and 6. They're going to be right there.
They go to the next secondary point, cover, ledges, humps. It really is a lot. And if you follow the food, you're going to find the fish.
And don't you think that most of our fishermen outthink themselves?
They do. I mean, really, this is a lot easier than people think, and
Yeah.
we don't want to complicate it. This little box I have in front of me is I carry 2 of those in my Jackson kayak. The more you have up here, the less you have to have in here.
That's exactly right.
And realistically, when we go out there, we already have a game plan. We're not going to change
We're
a
not
bunch
going
of
to
times.
change it. I've already tied it on the night before.
Right.
So that's what I'm going to stick with.
And it's working.
It works.
Right.
It works. And I believe you have to have faith in it.
Oh, without a doubt. Confidence is a key. I think casting ability is probably most people don't put enough credence in putting a bait close because sometimes we misrepresent, or some media people misrepresent what the strike zone looks like. It's small.
Yeah.
The easier you make it look to catch, and the more lively you make it look, the more likely you are to catch a fish.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Progressive Insurance, this a Nashville Boat Show, is down here at the Music City Convention Center. We'll give you the times throughout the show and let you know. We are going to be giving away some tickets here in the 4th segment. So you want to be watching the show and be ready to call because we're giving away some free tickets for that. But there is boats, I believe, and what I've read from your posts and everything, it's from kayaks all the way up to houseboats and
I say kayaks to cabin cruisers and everything in between.
That's it. So bass boats, you got to go visit Nashville Marine out there. David McMurray, Dayton Blair, Eddie Robertson, all those guys are out there. Go visit them also. They're part of the sponsors of this show, and tell them you saw it. Tell them you saw it here on Southern Woods and Waters. You came out to see them too. Jackson Kayaks is out there.
Canoe Kentucky is out there, and they've got Jackson kayaks of every size and description.
And just even paddle boards, everything. I saw paddle board. Is it going to be a place where people can...
There's not the pool this year, but
Okay.
the paddleboard's really a cool thing, and this whole kayak thing is just exploding. But I took my dog out on the river. I've got a German Shepherd Samurai. You've seen pictures on
I've seen
Facebook.
him.
Climb right on that paddleboard, just paddle around. You can take that Orion cooler and put it on there and make a seat out of it. It really is stable.
I
mean,
love 'em.
For the bigger guy
guys.
and the older guy, we can get out on that paddleboard and we can make it happen.
I'll tell you what, it's going to make a heck of a splash when I go. I can tell you that. Hey, we got to take a quick break, but before we leave you to do the next segment, we want to tease our Facebook. Please go to Southern Woods and Waters Facebook page, like us, share us. Hundreds of you already have. We appreciate you very much. You are just doing wonders for our fan base. We love it. But also send us your pictures through Facebook. Joey, I get all of Joey's pictures through Facebook. Send them to us. Message me if you want to. If you want to see some things in the future, we'll try and get them on here. But if you want to just talk about something, please do. Go to Southern Woods and Waters Facebook page, and we'll see you there. Hey, we're going to take a break. Visit some of our fine sponsors when we come back. Joey Monteleone, he's going to talk to us a little bit more about how to catch some of these Tennessee fish that you thought were tough. We'll be right back with more.